The beauty of these forever worlds is you're given what you're given. This will be here and ours forever. With new beginnings comes brand new opportunities, and honestly, infinite amount of opportunities. Now, while we collect some wood, I've been planning 5 to 10 part series of this world itself, and it will allow us to actually progress in a way that sets us up long term to make this forever world something that's sustainable and scalable long term. We're not going to actually just speedrun into the Elytra. We want to test around and have some fun. Hello, buddy. How are you? Once we beat the game, after all these episodes, we'll build amazing redstone contraptions, we'll build amazing builds that expands on our base, and we'll do so much more. So it seems like, oh my gosh, would you look at this? That is such a cool area, and this could be the potential first base, but I don't want to just lock ourselves to this right away. I want to just make sure that we're getting everything taken care of before we start building anything. So I'm going to continue collecting some cobblestone, and we'll be on our way to exploring some of the rest of the world. We should talk about what our objectives are for this video. As of right now, I want to get fully equipped with iron. I want to get a solid food store set up, and maybe even some diamonds along the way. We're going to mine our first iron here. And I have learned that these mountains are pretty good for a lot of these early resources, so I think what we'll end up doing, oh my gosh, this is so cool. What we'll end up doing is just staying around these and trying to mine as much as we can before dusk. I want to go find a bed, which means we need to go find sheep before the sun sets, and it seems like we're a little over halfway done with the day, so we gotta get a move on here. We don't have any food yet. I am so used to being later in the game, so this early stage is just going to be an enjoyable experience for me. No sheep yet, but at least we have some food. We really got to get a kick on for these sheep. Maybe we'll find some sheep over here. Who knows? Ooh, can't forget this giant iron mine here. Look at this. Little deposit, never hurt anybody. Ooh, okay, sheep in the snow. This is not a good place to be. I will say that. Oh, okay, and this is why. This is why. Please let me out. Oh no, this is actually terrible. Seems like a beautiful ravine right here with our first emerald. Would you look at that? Oh my gosh, this is crazy. We're gonna eat some raw chicken. Hopefully it doesn't do any damage to us. Kind of forget what raw food does in this game. It's been forever since I've been this broke, so. Oh, a village! Let's go! Okay, cool. We found our first village here. Let's go raid this thing and actually find a bed. That's a lot better than just having to find sheep. Now, I do want to say, if you're going through anything in this world, please remember, it is just temporary. Everything moves on. When it rains, we have the opportunity to still smile through the rain, or allow it to destroy us. And with everything that's been going on in my life, moving and then instantly having our basement flood, my cat running away, thankfully we found her, my fiance losing her wedding ring, but we did find that one as well, and a little more stuff as well. That's just the scratching the surface there. A bear broke into our trash can. Everything going on. It's still important to smile through it, because although everything is hectic right now, it doesn't mean that it can't be enjoyed. I don't know, I guess it gives us the ability to enjoy and appreciate the good when it's good, and appreciate the bad when it's obviously bad, because sometimes it just gives us a placement for what good feels like. So here we are. Hello, baby. Hello, baby villager. Fancy to see you here. Let's go ahead and we're going to take this bed. Sorry, guys. That's a very important need for us this early on. Oh, look at this. We can send them to bed here. Is this all the housing? I thought there would have been more here. Oh, okay, perfect. We found some more. And a cat. Any chests in here? Please, give us anything. We'll take the smelter, though. Some more houses. I do like that this village is kind of spread out this way. It's kind of a cool layout. We'll keep the bed there. Don't need to steal all of it. Oh, here's some more housing. Perfect. And good news is we'll be able to sleep through our first night, and we at least have a home base for the time being. Where are any chests? Am I stupid? I might be. Oh, look at the sky. Our first chest. Let's go. We have food and bread, potatoes, and a book. Would you look at that? All right, we're going to go to sleep for our first night ever. Alrighty, good morning. We're off to the races here. Okay, hold on. We don't... Oh, no. Are we actually cooked? We might actually be cooked here. Okay, we did make it out. Ignore that, please. And we did it again. Oh my gosh, this time it's worse. This time it's a lot worse. I need to get out of here. Please save me. Early game is rough, I gotta tell you, alright? I really would have thought they would have had some farms set up. Oh, here's the farm. Did I just miss that entirely? And a nice cave. Hello, creeper. Oh, okay. You know what? Actually, I think we should go build a... We have some iron. Why not take care of ourselves, okay? We can do this thing the right way. We have some super smelters. We have everything we need to just get a nice fresh start here. So we'll set up camp right here. This is actually a great place for us to start. I was debating whether or not we should actually try to do that whole speedrun technique in this game where we get early villagers going, or if we try to do a mix of both. And honestly, I think we're going to delay getting early villager trades going on for as long as we can, realistically, just so we don't tarnish this early game. Like, I'd love to go and get at least Fortune 3 on a diamond pickaxe, or something of that nature before we set up mending and before everything else. We'll see how it goes, though. I have very little control over what the future of this looks like, and I think that's the beauty of this entirety. If you're enjoying it so far, make sure you hit like, hit subscribe. It's going to help out the channel a ton, and it spreads the news before we're too late into the series. Alright, so I think next steps are, since we have iron, let's go ahead and make ourselves... Oh, we need one more. We got ourselves a shield, and I think while we're here, let's just make a pickaxe so we can mine some iron if we ever see it. Alright, we got our first shield. Would you look at that? Let's go ahead and take this, and we'll actually take these with us. I know we wanted to set up base here, but I'd rather have it while we're traveling and going through all the mines. Try to just keep traveling, become that nomad that we've always wanted to be, and see how far we can get going in here. We've got a little torch lighting ourselves up. Obviously, that means we don't have our shield on. So if we see anybody, we run. Iron, let's go. Okay, and a nice little emerald. And we found an iron deposit. Let's go. I'm very surprised we haven't seen any mobs yet. Don't know why we haven't. Oh, okay, hold on. It's nighttime. Go ahead and sleep real quick. I am grateful we haven't seen any mobs, but it makes me wonder, is normal difficulty giving us a little bit of a leadway here? I wonder if he'll drop his bow for us. Just some bones, okay. But at least we've confirmed, now with an arrow in our head, that there are still mobs that will spawn in this world. I will say I'm not the best at keeping my bearings in Minecraft, so the no teleporting is going to be quite a structural challenge for me, if I'm being honest with you. Okay, hold on. Let me take care of you. It will be a challenge for me, and I think I'm up for it. I am excited. I don't think this is actually worth dropping into. I see some iron there, but I'd rather go and make a bucket just to make this kind of travel a lot easier. So let's go back up to the surface. Hello, creeper. Okay, a little explosion. Never hurt anybody. And let's go back up and see what loot we got. All right, so the mobs are here. That's for certain. We'll keep it pushing. Okay, so this is where we saw a mob. I feel like I'm a little lost here. I told you I'm directionally challenged. Is there an opening here? Yes, there is. Okay, cool. At least we can exit from here. Breaking ground, please. Oh, yes, it's nice to be back to the surface. Thank you very much. We keep moving. We're the nomads of the city. What's up here? Oh my gosh. Look, an abandoned nether portal. Is that what they're called? I don't know. Regardless, we found one, which means we'll at least have some gold and hopefully a chest. Come on, give me the money. Yes, gold carrots early on is going to be fantastic for us. And we got a mending gold helm. That's pretty fantastic. We'll leave the flint and all of that there. Go ahead and put on our first piece of armor. Let's go. Fantastic. And you can't forget the little gold there. Perfect. It's important to stay big picture as we initially start this world, because you never know what you're going to come across, and the ease of materials will just make it so much easier. So as we continue traversing, it's important not to get too caught up in singular areas. Oh, okay, wait, that reminds me. We forgot to make the bucket. So let's go ahead and set up a temporary base here. And don't forget, where there's a furnace and a crafting table, there's a home. Don't forget that. And we've upgraded our axe. Let's go ahead and toss that one out. Goodbye, buddy. Thank you so much. Go ahead and keep on moving here. We've moved our home. Also have been toying around with the idea of restarting our Discord server. We did end it last time for a number of reasons, but if you'd like to see and be involved in a Discord server, let me know in the comments and I can get that set up, no problem. Got some pumpkins. And that is it for night 2, or is it 3? I don't even know. A new day, a new dawn means new beginnings. And with new beginnings is new opportunities, and with new opportunities means a lot of fun. So we're gonna go, oh look, there's some horses. That seems like a cool cave area. Man, we have food for days. This is great. We'll leave the baby pig, okay? We're not animals here. We aren't going to play the vegan playthrough. I'm sorry. Not this time. Now, I will say I have some massive inefficiencies in the world of the Nether. So look forward to that episode in the future. I'm going to die a lot. That's just how it is. I don't know how bastions work. I don't know how to source them. I don't know how to take care of them. So as much as, oh, this is beautiful. Look at this. As much as, you know, I've played Minecraft for a long time, I haven't fully perfected everything, and that's kind of why I want this forever world. To be able to explore the things that I never allowed myself to explore before. Like redstone, inventory contraptions, great minecart systems that help with mining, so much more. So, this is a good place to be, and wow, this shader pack is putting in work here. This is good. This is actually great. Emerald, let's go. Alright, so mobs are starting to spawn in here. Let's just go ahead and drop on in here. Can you get up here? Who knows? Can zombies even climb water? I actually don't know the answer to that. Oh, okay, thank God there's some water there. And I think it would actually just be worth it for us to climb all the way up here. Let's do it. Oh, you sneaky little dog. I see you. Don't even try me. Oh! Oh, okay, hold on. Hold on a second. We need this shield up or we will die. Let's just take care of this guy real quick. I did see that skeleton earlier, but man, he came out of nowhere on that one. All right, round 2. And another emerald for the books. That's 4. I don't know why we weren't just mining iron on the top of this mountain this whole time. Because there's so much. Why did we go into the caves for it? I don't know. Hello, creeper. Let's take care of you real quick. And zombie. Okay. Alright. And I don't have the shield unlocked. Or on. Equipped at least. Will you start burning? Oh no, creepers don't burn. Do we have a spawner? It doesn't seem like we do. But we got an emerald. Man, that's a lot of zombies. This mountain has blessed us with a lot of iron. Almost 2 stacks. I'm about to finish that up. Once I do, I think because this mountain has blessed us so well, we might actually end up needing to put a base on it. I don't know. Maybe this is our home, maybe it's not. But I feel blessed by the mountain, and I think we should show our appreciation by giving it the love and kindness it deserves of a home. Seems like a reasonable place to make a base. I mean, there's obviously some things we need to take care of. I will say the only thing that's kind of holding me back from making this mountain our home is the lack of food. We would have to traverse quite a lot just to build any type of farm, which would, our first one would likely be a cow farm just for the sake of the leather. Leather turns into books, which turns into a bookshelf, which turns into leveling up our items. But we will also want some wool farms later on just because of building purposes. We got a lot to do. All right, I believe this is where we're going to make our first base. Not sure how significant the base will be, but what I do like is that we have multiple biomes here. We have vines over there with a jungle seed. Potentially, it seems like a jungle. The only thing I'm kind of uncertain about is access to water. So obviously we have 1 bucket. Once we get a second one, it's going to make access to water infinite, which makes it a little bit easier for us. And is that water down there? Hello? Don't know if it is. It makes me almost want to explore the jungle a little bit. But for now, we have a lot of iron and other ore to smelt. So let's get to work. And we've got all of our furnaces going. We've got the sun setting. We've got almost 3.5 stacks of iron being smelted as we speak. And we should have our iron armor fully equipped by the end of the night. This is a monumental moment for us. We can make our first chest plate. We're not going to make our helmet. We're going to make this, and we're 1 short. So let's go ahead and get our pants in. And would you look at this? We've got full iron armor equipped. It's a beautiful start to the series with only 54 minutes actually in game here. So I think this is pretty successful. And now we have a mending gold helmet, iron armor, pretty much everything we need for an early game except for consistent source of food and of course a home. So we're gonna go ahead and sleep and keep on moving. All right, good morning. Let's see how our iron ingots are doing here. While these are smelting, I think it would be a good idea to start leveling out some of this, maybe creating the layout of things and getting all of this good old tree bark, tree stuff. What are these? Logs. There we go. All right, so as you can see, the trees are starting to clear out. We have a pretty good clearing for this, and we're just gonna now check on the iron. Oh, it's beautiful. So many stacks of iron. Let's go. We have our first stack and 55 here. And while we're here, we can place our first chest. Now, this won't be our forever home. I will be honest. I'm not as much in love as our first spawn. So if we end up going that way back to 0-0, which is, I believe, where we spawned, I think that will actually end up being our start, which I think could be really cool. But for now, we gotta set roots somewhere. We got all our tools. I don't care what you say. Pickaxe should always be on the second hotbar. Look at all of this. Almost 2.5 stacks of iron plus 50 in our inventory. We are looking good on iron. Next step is figuring out our food source and setting up some farms for us to consistently work with. I'm realizing right now that being close to water is kind of imperative. I'm almost thinking we might end up moving after all of that, just because I realize we need sugarcane. Explore a little bit more before we confirm that this is the spot, and then we'll be good. Oh, sweet. There's water down here. Let's go. Oh, I was so nervous about that. That's so good. All right, we found our starting point. Okay, we were nervous. We were unsure. This is definitely the start of something beautiful. We might actually end up building our first home over here. So let's actually just go and collect all of our stuff. Somehow, with a stroke of luck, we've been able to actually collect everything we need to go down there in one trip. So yes, we lost some sticks. I don't care, okay? We've got an abundance of everything. And we finally have our first starting place. I'm so excited. Get me down here. Okay, wait, chill. Oh, very great area to start. Look at this. We have beautiful caves to build into. This landing area for us to place in. We have a jungle right there. Our massive castle in the sky over there. Some stone over here. Beautiful water areas for us to get through. Maybe we could even clear that. And if there's an ocean on the other side, even better. We have the best start here. The perfect, some might say, to the Minecraft world. First thing is first, I'm going to start growing some wheat, because as soon as we get wheat, we can get those cows all in a beautiful area. So let's go ahead and get some of these. We can survey the area real quick and decide where we actually want to store our farm. We could put it closer to the water and have our house kind of overlooking it and the jungle, which could be pretty cool. Then it would give us the ability to put, you know, all the good stuff down there. So maybe that's the case. This is such a great area for a first house build. I can see it in front of my eyes already being built. Let's go ahead and make all the lower land where it's a whole bunch of farm area. We have our cow farm, we have our wheat and everything else down there. And then we can build our house probably up here, looking down across everything else. Probably right here for the home. Oh, didn't expect a chicken to spawn from that. Okay, cool. So we've cleared out some of the trees here, as well as planted some of our wheat, which will start growing. In the meantime, let's find exactly where we want to store our cow. Oh, we see some villagers down there. We can take them on, I'm pretty sure. We are strong enough. So let's go ahead and clear those out. Oh, he dropped a crossbow. Thank you very much. Anyone else? Please feel free to show yourself. I'm not scared of you anymore. I have full armor. Fully, all of it. What puts us? Oh my gosh. Hello, wolf. We have 5. Do we give it a shot? I think we do. Hello, buddy. 1, 2, 3. Oh no. 4. Yes, we got him. Let's go. We have ourselves a little buddy. All right. Come on over here. You, my friend, are going to be named after the next person that subscribes to this video and leaves a comment of, "My name is the dog's name." That must be the comment, and I'll throw a name tag on there when we get it. But for now, you are dog until we get somebody there. Hey, bud. What's up? It's really starting to feel like a true world now. I mean, there's fundamental things that are in place in order to make this a more enjoyable experience, and for that I'm grateful. Let's go ahead and build our cow farm over here. I feel like that's the most reasonable thing for us. We don't want to stray too far away from the house, but in the same breath, we don't want to just hear cows all day. Let's go ahead and level this out. Maybe remove some of these trees and we'll get it going. And we have our first wheat, which means, oh, amateur hour. What am I doing? We almost had our first wheat. All right, we have quite a lot of jungle fences, which I'd like to keep the theme going a little bit. All right, I really like this layout. I wanted to keep it natural. I wanted to still build it in with the mountain. I'm a big fan while building of just keeping things from an organic standpoint where they are. Obviously, you know, we'll want to terraform eventually and build our things out, but there's a beauty to just leaving this mountain here instead of just building a flat area. It just looks nicer. So we're going to add some carpets, we're going to add some torches around it, maybe a little ceiling, who knows, and then we'll go and hopefully have enough wheat by that point to go and get our cows in there. Oh no, we can't sleep. There's monsters nearby. What do you mean? Please let me sleep. Okay, maybe there's a cave this way. I'm not quite sure. Possibly down there. It just doesn't make sense to me. We're just gonna right click these until they're all grown up. Seems like we have our first wheat. This is a massive monumental moment. Who would have thought this late into our game we finally have wheat? Come on, buddy. How you doing there? Any of your friends over here? Yes, they are. Come on, buddy. We got 3. Look at that. Oh, get back here. Don't run away. And a 4th. This is a fantastic news. And welcome to your new home. Just right down this way. Come on in. I'm ushering you guys in. Enough can go around for everybody. This sheep needs to go. And there we go. Good job. Oh, wait. Yes. And we have our first breeding ground. Moment of truth. We have a little baby cow. We can probably go ahead and now start expanding our farm down here. Oh, our furry friend has already ruined one of our dirt. I'm sure that's not going to be the last time. Oh wait, maybe that just doesn't actually reach there. I did one too many negative. Okay, my bad. These are regular dirt. I kind of forgot. Water has a maximum of 8 reach. So if we wanted to actually reach all the way out there, we're going to need a few more buckets of water. There we go. We have ourselves a little waterfall. Oh man, I feel like this is a lot of progress for just 9 days. Of course, we're going to have a 100-day series. We're also going to have a 200-day and hopefully a 5,000-day. So make sure to hit like and subscribe if you want to stay here for the long run. Appreciate you guys for watching so far. Okay, so next objective, now that we have our cow farm semi-situated. Oh gosh, wait, let's make sure the cows can't get out. Is he on the ledge? Oh no. Okay, mishaps have been made. I need to maybe make it a little less accessible to jump out. We'll definitely spawn proof that here in 1 second. Oh, so that's how they're getting out. Okay. Okay, now we should be fully protected. I'm pretty sure, except for maybe right here. Job well done. We minimized the issues. All right, let's keep on moving. So now that we've completed the cow farm here, at least the first edition, we'll eventually build that out. Maybe in definitely in a future episode, make it a beautiful farm where we can fit more. We're going to expand the farmhouse over here to where we're getting all of our wheat and future vegetables that we grow. Next step for us should be our home. Now, this is a big one. This could theoretically make or break the entire series because without a solid starter home, what do you have, right? So I feel like I want my first home here to just be a functional base. I don't care about an extravagant bedding area. All I care about is, do we have a functional and solid place to put chests and to put furnaces? So I'm almost thinking we could figure out something where it's kind of just a storage house that's an extension of our main home and maybe has just like a little offset area for our bed. All right, I think I'm happy with this layout. Visualizing this space will be for any containing chests that we need. Would be to have a nice exit to go now over to the farm. I think we need to go resource gathering. Wish me luck. What better way to start exploring the area that we have down here? Maybe we could light it up, remove any spawning issues that might arise. It seems like a nice next step for our build here. Okay, well that was pretty underwhelming. I'm not gonna lie to you. Is this really the only place? We could spawn proof it a little bit. And we'll come back here and create a mine actually to go get diamonds if that's the case. But if I'm hearing zombies correctly, it's gotta be coming from over here somewhere. Oh, it seems like there might be a little hole here. Jackpot. We found it. What's up, creeper? No, dog, please don't blow up. Oh, my dog's hit. Hold on. All right. Dog. Oh my gosh. Okay, dog, come here. Oh my gosh. How many creepers? Okay, jeepers. There you go. You're full HP again. I think that the mines are no place for a dog, okay? I don't know what we're doing trying to bring a dog in here. What are you running away for? Get back here. Good job, dog. You're doing good. All right, we have lit up pretty much all of this cave. To my understanding, at least from what we've exposed. So good news is we shouldn't have too many additional spawns underneath here. Bad news is I don't see any true ways down further unless it's in water. All right, we're pretty much safe. This might be the first night we don't sleep unless we get up here and it's basically ready for us. Oh, it's definitely dark out. We have everything we need to just keep mining a little bit. Enough food, so let's do it. So we're going to start our mine going down right here. Going to negative, I think it's 16? Negative 15? We'll do the good old disrespectful way to get some diamonds, but listen, it's my world, okay? You can't hate me you can't hate the player, you just gotta hate the game, okay? Okay, it just opened up a little bit more into some more areas, so I think this is actually worth exploring a little bit. We are at more iron level, which means we're getting closer to diamond. Oh my gosh! Look what we came across! It's beautiful! Oh my goodness! Okay, cool. Beautiful geode set up here. We need to make sure we remember this spot. And it seems like this opens up even further going down, which is a great sign for us. So we're entering Deep Slate Arena. I need to remember how to get back up or it's just going to be a terrible, terrible time for us. Okay, hey, how's it going? Okay, we got two. One of you shoot the other. No, okay, we gotta fight. Nicely done. Okay, a lot of skeletons here. We are going to be running low on food, so I want to make sure we save some food that we can actually feed him. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. That's terrifying. Let's check it out. Oh, okay. Oh, here's a way down the deep slate. Oh, guys, we found our first. Oh my gosh. This was just under us this whole time? Enderman? Okay. Lots of creepers. More diamonds. Okay. We got our first diamond. This is a monumental moment. Look at this. Oh, a 2. A 2 stack. Oh my gosh. 4, maybe 5. Okay, we take 4 any day. That's a beautiful day to be alive. Now that we're in the good area. Oh. No. Dog. Get out of there, dog. All right, good job, buddy. You're not going out that easy. I wish. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Guys, there's deep dark literally underneath our build. I don't know how I feel about this. I think if we're going down that way, we should probably go back and I don't think we're prepped for this. Let's just get these diamonds and we'll come back later. More than I ever expected out of this trip. I'm not gonna lie to you. So we have a total of 6 diamonds right now. Because this is, it's been a long track, okay? I want to just make sure that we're still safe. Oh, come on, buddy. I don't want to trap you down here. All right, let's work our way back. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of lost. I'm not seeing the way up. Wow, that's a lot of zombies. Oh, hello, zombie villager. Wait a second. You're very useful, aren't you? I just don't know if I can get you all the way back up to the surface. No, dog. All right, you got to teleport out of there, buddy. Come on, buddy. Get up out of there. Don't die on my watch. Oh no. Have we lost the dog? No. Have we lost the dog? Oh, buddy, you're okay. Okay. Chill. All right, this is what life has turned into. We're lost. I'm scared. I'm petrified, actually. There's so many zombies. Where are you all coming from? I don't want to have to kill you. Ah, man, that was so good. That would have been really good to have. We might starve down here. We might have to resort in the good old mine upwards. I wasn't prepared to get lost like this. Leave it to me to do so. Okay, we made it back to the geode. Oh, I think we found it. Yes, we did. Yes, thank you. Okay, this is one part of the way up. Yes, okay. All right. Things aren't terrible. Let's just get our way back up. Oh, we made it home. Ow, come on, dog. Why'd you have to do that? Let's just get to bed. We don't even have a safe bed. Hey, look, at least all our wheat is grown. Let's go ahead and harvest some of this wheat. Maybe we can sleep first. Let's see. Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay, it's turning day. I think we're okay. We don't need to sleep quite yet. More cow babies. All right, so we have 51 wheat from our harvest over there. I'm trying to decide mentally if we really want to go down into that cave system or if it would be better to just go and strip mine for diamond armor and then go explore that area. I'm terrified to go down because I don't fully know the way back up. So even though we did make our way back, I think one of the first things we should do is create a system where it'll at least allow us to get back in a reasonable amount of time. We at least have enough to build our first home. We're going to go ahead and do that. That's it. That's what we're going to do, okay? And before you start calling me a pansy and all these other things, listen, I'm not the best. I'm not a professional Minecrafter. I'm just an enjoyer of the sport. So we're getting better as we go together. So I've decided that we're going to build all the base of this with some stone as well as the 4-stone. I forget what it's called. You'll see what I'm talking about. We're going to replace all this with some nice jungle logs and try to build a jungle cobble kind of home that will just nest nicely within these two biomes here and make it feel like it's part of everything. So now we're just going to collect as much jungle logs as we can. We have only a stack in 5, which means we have a lot to go if we're using logs themselves as a building piece. So let's do this thing. We also desperately need some sugarcane. I don't know how we haven't picked up any since the start of this, so gotta make that a priority if we do see it. Oh, we got a parrot. I forget what you have to feed them. Maybe cocoa? I think seeds. Do we have any seeds? Hello, sir. What would you like? Oh, we could have a parrot pet. That's so sick. It's night again, so we're gonna go sleep and then keep on doing the thing. Oh, look, a beautiful rainbow. It's lovely. Showing us the beauty of this game. I don't think my nervous system has fully recovered since the Deep Dark episode there. I've got to figure that one out. I'm a little anxious about it all. 3 stacks total of jungle logs, a little over 3 stacks, as well as a ton of oak. So this is going to be really useful for us as we build this out. And let's just get to the building. This is going to be exciting. Would you look at that? I'm very, very excited because I feel like this is a pretty good build. Obviously, we still have holes in the walls and everything else in between. And there's a lot of stuff that I could do to really spruce this up, pun intended, but I'm just proud. And I think sometimes you gotta take that extra second to just appreciate what you got going on. Because, man, I'm not the best builder, but I'm getting proud of this one. Like, honestly, it's getting pretty cool. I got texture in there. I've got multiple layers. I've got different types of woods and everything else that's kind of working together. I wouldn't say seamlessly, but the only thing that I'm kind of struggling with right now, which I would love some help on if anybody has any ideas, is I've built a bridge hopefully to bring some grass on top of this. I'm not sure if it actually will. I did it on both sides, obviously, as you can see. I just don't know how long it'll take for this grass to travel up. At some point, once we have grass up here, my goal is to just use some bone meal and make it feel like kind of a grassy top. And at that point, I feel like it should be a really cool build. But until then, it's just kind of a dirt hut. It's not my best build, for sure. Honestly, I haven't built something like this in a really long time, and that's part of the reason why I'm doing this series, is to get better at building, to get better at Minecraft, to get better at everything. I'm just excited that it turned out the way it did. And you can see our breeding farm is doing pretty well. We're going to have a lot of leather here soon, but we are still short on sugar canes. That will come soon. I'm proud of this. I think we're in a really good place so far, and as the grass starts to come up there, I think we're going to be good. We have a base. Obviously, we need to get chests in there. We need to get the flooring done. The inside is ugly as can be, as you can see, untouched and unscathed, but we do have a second floor. So I'll show you guys that second floor, and I think it's a pretty cool, unique kind of setup here. I wanted to have a tall roof in the middle and then the sides kind of going out the way they do. And this is obviously underneath that storage area that we talked about before. So once these floors are replaced, I'll be able to stack chests all along these walls here, and then thinking we can use the upstairs for maybe enchanting. Maybe, I don't know, enchanting could go right here. Some more chests, maybe a furnace kind of system here, or brewing station. We should theoretically have enough in this house. Of course, this one goes out to our breeding farm, as you can see. And the front door extends, and I'll show you guys right now, extends out to our farm out here. So we would essentially build that farm all the way up here just to kind of try to connect things. You could see I did something wrong with the roof. I think I just need to extend that side a little bit, but for some reason I don't know, it's like the organic nature, and it's like kind of ugly in a good way. I could be entirely wrong. It really does look ugly just from that angle. Okay, oh, it looks kind of rounded, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this needs to get extended. I just don't know. I've already put so much energy just to get it to this point. I don't know. It might have to be later. Our farm is doing well. We can definitely expand that. And I think we're going to expand it up just to have that kind of view from our house. I think I'm just going to finish up some of these fences here, just wrap up a lot of this, and we'll be done with the first iteration of our build. Kind of exciting. And that means we have the next phase to look forward to. If you've made it this far, I just want to say a quick thank you. Thank you so much for helping make my dream become a reality of just creating content with an audience that actually engages with me. I think first and foremost, that's like the most beautiful thing any person can have in this world. And I'm just so blessed to even have the amount of people watching this video right now. So if you've made it this far, make sure you hit like, make sure you hit subscribe. I'm very grateful for it all. If you're looking forward to some more stuff in the next video, make sure you stay tuned. Hit the notification bell, do the things you want to do, because next episode we're going to be doing some crazy things. Maybe the nether, maybe diamonds, maybe another hut, maybe another dirt hut, who knows? But I'm excited because episode 2 is going to be just as great as this one. So enjoy the saga.